Hey there everyone, welcome to another Elden Ring Nightreign build. Today I have an incredible high damage dealing IRONEYE build that will take you through the second Nightlord boss in Nightreign called Adel, Baron of Night, aka this guy. So this is a really difficult boss and it does say that poison will help, but it only makes a little difference. You do have to deal a lot of damage to this boss in order to be successful. But worry not, with this guide you can totally survive the boss, even for later bosses, and deal a lot of damage. And I find IRONEYE is best for this, because you can keep your distance and chip away at its health bar. So first thing, let's go through the relics. This will depend on what you have available, but I have slotted relics that gives me more endurance, as we will use barrage shot bow, which requires a lot of stamina and stamina recovery. Plus critical hits restore moderate amount of art gauge. Focus on these. Now let's see his skills and understand the playstyle. His passive ability is Eagle Eye, which will occasionally drop additional items after defeating enemies. His skill is called Marking. So this is really important. With this skill, you put a red mark on the enemy. This will create a temporary weak point which deals ton of extra damage if you manage to break this red mark. For example, with your ultimate. So make sure you always have a red mark on their bosses. And finally, your ultimate art is Single Shot. No explanation needed here, this is your most powerful move. Only important point is not to miss this shot. Alright, let's drop in the game and get you geared up. First thing I want you to look for is a bow with barrage skill, because Single Shot is super slow and leaves you open for enemies. Any light bow will do, like composite or red branch shot bow. Anything you find is good. If you manage to find the harp bow, you can use that for the rest of the game. It's a really good bow if you don't find anything better. But best in slot will be the Lion Great Bow, which gives you the weapon skill Radahn's Reign. This works great against bosses and chips away at their health really quick. But don't stress too much about it. Any great bow is good. And for reviving your fallen teammates, I will recommend a melee weapon. It will be much faster. Now let's talk about the talismans. It will depend on what you get in the map, but anything that raises your HP, stamina, power of arrows, all that will work great. Make sure to check the store also, as we will always get something good there. Now if you didn't know this, if you have any weapon with passive ability in your inventory, even if you are not using that weapon, you will still use that ability in special effects. So make sure to read the abilities of all the weapons carefully. Doesn't matter the weapon type. Anything that gives you damage negation, more attack power, more stamina, these are always good. So now you have the weapon. Goal is to collect most of the flask from the map first and level up. Aim for level 4 or 5 before night 1 and level 10 plus before night 2. And when you are defeating boss after boss, make sure to choose your reward carefully, and by the end of the night 2, you should have all these special effects before you fight this painful abomination. Damage negation is really important. Maximum HP, flask HP restoration, reduced FP consumption, increased maximum stamina, improved stamina recovery, and improved attack power at full HP. These are really important, guys. Alright, that wraps up my high damage IRONEYE build. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you have any questions or tweaks, and subscribe for more Elden Ring Nightreign. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.